everybody's kind of like, everybody's connected, you know, and like,
doesn't matter what you listen to, it's probably going to run into somebody you know.
Yeah.
Right? Any show you go to. That's kind of the thing now.
Everybody's got each other's backs, and that's one thing that, like, when I was living in Toronto, that I noticed that, like, everybody was kind of like, nobody knew what was going on. There was no communication.
It's so big,
between,
it's so spread out, right?
Whereas London, like, everybody's kind of on the same page.
Yeah.
It does offer a great variety now, and there's a lot of great musicians that are around, and people are now slowly crossing genres, or that, like it was back in the day. Before it was like, this is going to be a hardcore show and only hardcore kids are there. This is going to be a ska punk show, this is going to be a skate punk show, a pop punk show, and that's all you got. Now it's actually, you see bands actually getting together and actually like hanging out and being friends. But
we tell people we're from London and they don't know if it's England or here, so we just play off that it's not Canada.
Just gotta see the house.
London's not all that bad.
I'm gonna go see it tonight.
12 years ago, it was like the place to be. We're trying to make it that again.
We will make it that again.
We will make it that again.
I hear Pal said it's laser tag. That's fucking stupid. Fuck laser tag. If you want to shoot somebody with something, go fucking paintball.
There's a cause for this reaction and a special kind of pain. A case for validation. Suspect thoughts I can't explain.
Call the Office. I just think, yeah, there's like a lot of history there. I've always loved playing there. It has the best sound in the whole city. They have a great sound guy. We are really excited to see what Blackshire Pub's going to be like. Everybody is, but we don't know yet. So like so far, call the Office for sure.
A place like the Richmond, you know, it's a place as a band you can go in there. You're going to get paid, which, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you know, it's not about the money, but sometimes you got to make. It's nice to make a little bit of cash, right? I mean, you know, you're out doing stuff. You're trying to pay for things. It's nice to get a little bit of money. That place is great. APK is turning into a great venue. We've played there a few times. That's a great place, you know, and we'll play again. So I mean, there's lots of different things, and like I said, I probably am forgetting people, but I mean, it's a vibrant scene, I think, for sure.
If anyone, like, Tony Lima does a lot of shit for the London scene, so like if anybody's like not necessarily like controlling it, but definitely pushing it forward, is Tony Lima, hands down. That guy, he's got a big hand in it. And
a beard, and a big beard.
And one in the stink.
In the underground has really taken off and really helped showcase a lot of London bands, giving them a forum to perform, play, and bands are starting to come back.
We have consistent people like Tony Lima, which runs Called Office, which is like, you can see it from where we're standing. It's like one of the longest running venues in Canada, putting on punk rock and dirty rock and roll and metal and hardcore. We have Brandon Eady with Summer Camp Productions, which does nothing but good things for us and other people, and who's been doing it forever. So it's people like that that keep this going, even though London's getting better. It was amazing, and it had like a slump, and they've consistently been there. There's people supporting no matter what, whether they're making tons of money or like barely paying their bills.
A lot of people open their houses up there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
house shows in London.
Sometimes a house only lasts 3 shows, but there's always another house doing shows, and those people, like, huge props to them, because they can get a huge noise fine, because London has shitty noise bylaws. Jimmy James from London Underground, he's doing really good things.
Jimmy.
Also, I'd say Dimitri and his whole family from the music hall.
Yeah.
Especially now that they've done some renovations and it's like a whole other venue. So I'd say they're up there too.
But I can't, and no, I won't fall apart.
They halfway to Barcelona, even though they're not from London, but I don't really give a fuck because they're awesome.
Yeah, there we go. There's one.
Shad.
Shad. Fuck yeah.
And let's go to Outcast because they're fucking great.
Yeah.
I really like Gypsy Ghosts.
Great music. I like Texas King a lot because they're pro. They're awesome. They put on a good show too. They're tight.
Wasted Potential.
Dramahawk.
Dramahawk, yeah, for sure.
Always yeah, they're like the loudest, poppiest thing that you can listen to. Limiter. There's too many bands. There's Red Arms. Yeah. There's Tandem Eagle. Single Mothers. So Young. We're going to give out like double the amount of names because London's like just exploding with awesome bands right now.
There's so many
Oh, I know.
awesome bands.
You can name more than 3 if you want
Okay.
to, but 3
Searching for
minimum.
Satellites has
Yeah,
been
definitely.
doing good. They
Satellites,
always
those
haul
guys
ass on
are
stage.
wicked. Yeah. Really good dudes.
Traumahawk, really, really talented band doing something really original in this area anyway. Nobody does that kind of thing.
No, nobody does it.
They kick ass at it. They're really good. I really dig what the Unreal is doing.
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
in the
say the
studio. I'd say it's for fans of like Queens of the Stone Age, 9 Inch Nails, kind of Tool, Deftones,
Maybe even a bit of Alice in Chains.
and Soundgarden. Soundgarden's a pretty heavy influence.
Sky, I think, like, I really want some pie right now.
Yeah, no, pie in the sky is not dessert. I'm gonna look right in the camera when I say this. It is the fucking
We're
main
not
course.
edible.
Like writing an ad, like, you know, anybody that likes Thrice, Chevelle, Perfect Circle, and Tool for the most part, a mix of that. It's always hard to say. It's definitely hard to describe our own band, but the one thing about us is anybody that's ever seen us always says, like, you sound like this and this, and nobody ever says the same two things, so they all kind of take their own little
That's a really tough question.
That is a really tough
way to start it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the Simpsons copied that.
Simpsons stole it from us.
Yeah.
Macaroni's a fucking dick.
He's a douchebag.
There's a lawsuit pending.
The point is, The Simpsons isn't even a television show, and we're a band.
What fucking shtick?
What's a shtick?
Is that Hebrew?
Is that?
Shtick. Shtick.
Well, Captain Bringdown here is from the future, and he needs some partners in kicking ass, so he.
So yeah, maybe we'll stick their ass, you know?
Yeah.
Stick in the ass!
Banging, yeah.
It's not fucking possible! Are you guys fucking not listening?
I think we're a bunch of fucking posers, but you might as well fucking stop asking them questions. That'd be great.
Alternative pop, soul rock.
But I want to say something that if like the singer of Kings of Leon had a best friendship with John Mayer, who had kids with
Protested hero.
with the whole band. If he had kids with the whole band, and then out came Jaco Pastorius. Yeah.
That's like where a lot of our connections, we get shows, and we hang out. There's just a really great punk scene that goes on here, so we hang out with all the punks. Like I think of myself as kind of the punk or whatever. So like that's who we hang around with and play shows with them. So I think like we're very much of that scene. Like we're a part of that. But yeah, that's not exactly what our music is about. I just think there's elements of it that's punk because that's some of the history of our band and our influences comes into that. I think my vocals are like a lot of people think of as kind of like a pop punk kind of vocal.
I'm old, so I've been in like a million different bands, but they've all been punk rock, you know, for the most part. First band I was ever in was called Impaired, and we were just like perfect name, you know, Impaired. You know, it's like, because that's what we are most of the time when we're playing, so it's like, why not just call it Impaired? We had like squeegees, you know, we sold these squeegees to people and stuff.
It's going to be hard to believe this because we are on stage one of the punkest things you'll ever see. But it's all an act. In all seriousness, we're 100%. I'm a family man. I got a wife. I got a kid. I got a full-time job. The drummer, same thing. Out of the house. My drummer owns a house. Bass player owns a house. Drummer has a wife and a kid. Our rhythm guitar player, he is the hipster, sexy man of the band. He has a girlfriend. He does computer stuff. He's got an advertising thing. So he might leave one day, but all of us, we're stuck here. We like it.
Heavy demoing,
Heavy
play a lot
demoing,
of
heavy
shows.
playing, like just get really seasoned with the songs because they're ones that we'd
a lot of time.
Yeah.
We seem to find that they grow more and more the more we play them. It's like every time it's something bigger. So
we're gonna wait until all the songs are kind of that they're like everything's all worked out, and then we're gonna go and do a full length. Hopefully, it'll be out by next summer. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for anyway. We're gonna keep recording these demos and handing them out, but like Kieran said, the songs really grow when we play them live. I mean, like we have this song, the first song that Matt and I ever wrote together. It's called Beast with Two Backs, and you hear the demo, and it's like 50 BPM faster, and there's so many these little tiny flavor things that don't happen that we do now that actually kind of make the song.
Yeah.
You know, and like all of our demos are kind of like that. It's just these are the skeletons. This is like the bare bones of what it is, and then the more we play it together, the more we feed off each other and we learn, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, you know. That's what we sound like. That's the tune. Like that one's ready to go.
Yeah. We are just got our final mixes for our EP. So we're doing the artwork, getting it mastered, shopping into some labels. That's coming out. We discussed the project that we're gonna do, and I guess this is the best time to say it, but we're gonna lock ourselves in the Dude Ranch's basement with a bunch of pizza and a bunch of beer.
Gluten-free pizza.
Yeah, no, not all of it, but some of it. And we're gonna write like a
vegan though.
No, it's not.
we're gonna write a 4-song EP. It could be 5, could be 6, could be 3. It's gonna be somewhere around 4. And we hopefully go in, start writing songs on Friday and Saturday, and record it Saturday night and Sunday, and hop out on Monday and be able to give it to people. I just randomly thought that maybe I might put up a donation thing that people can donate it, and we'll give that record to them on like Monday or Tuesday, and all the money that they give to us beforehand, like $2 to $3 donations to get this, will pay for our beer and our pizza. So that might happen. Yeah. No, I thought of this earlier, and it's gonna be awesome.
They're not.
But we got that, and we're just gonna fucking play the shit out of Canada for the next forever.
Thinking of different options on recording. We're gonna DIY it again, or go to someone else, which is much easier because we don't have to worry about it as much. But I think that's like the main thing right now. And then we have a couple big shows coming up, which will be fun.
You know, it was kind of funny in Washroom. It's not the worst, but at one point when you walked into the Richmond,
they didn't have a stall.
They didn't have any separation, so there were just like two toilets just in the middle of nowhere.
It looked like fucking space, honestly.
Yeah, so you just kind of sit down there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was the
Wick had shitty back.
Oh yeah, the Wick when it was open was bad. The MC was bad too. Call the office is keeping up though.
Oh god, the last couple times I went in there, I didn't even want to do anything.